everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia, and today I am here to film a review, actually, of the Happy Planner 18-month Wellness Edition. And this has kind of like a brushed nickel sort of finish to the rings, which if you've ever seen these, they're little hearts. They're super cute. This Wellness Edition has this blue, it's like a dark cobalt blue with a blue foil. Choose where your energy goes. And on the inside, you have this kind of distressed black and white. Now, because this is the 8.5 by 11, it's hard to fit all of it in frame. But what I want to do is just sort of walk you through this. If you're looking for something that is large format, which I am, always, right? I always feel like I don't have enough space. But this is also a weekly. So in my ideal world, I would have a ginormously thick 8.5 by 11 daily size planner. Kind of like what Franklin planners, if any of you were even born. Yeah, so when I went away to college, Franklin planners were all the thing. And you could buy a year of pages in, they called it Monarch size. That's about what this is. It's like a regular sheet of paper. And the dailies, were thick, and I wouldn't mind carrying around a phone book if it meant I could have giant daily pages. But this I purchased actually with a friend in mind who's really into wellness, and I thought this would be a nice gift to maybe give to her. Before I do that, I want to run through it with you. So it does start with a little welcome to your Happy Planner. I believe this is Stephanie Fleming is the person who's in charge of Happy Planner. Yeah, I've never used a Happy Planner myself, but I did purchase this to look through it, review it, and then I'm just going to pass it along to someone that I love. So you get a hello, this planner belongs to. The paper here is, it's not as rough as the Erin Condren paper. I don't know that she tells you the text weight or anything like that. I'm not going to do a pen test on this because this is going to someone, but I will do a pen test on another planner, Happy Planner, that I'm going to play around with and keep. So she gives you a 2018, 2019, and this confetti pattern sort of picks up from the cover, which is pretty. These are very small, so there's plenty of room to jot some notes if that's something you're interested in doing. So this begins in July and runs July of 2018 and runs through December 31st of 2019. And she starts off with a goals page. What's inspiring me? You can either draw a picture or something. This is a little dot grid section. It says you give life to what you give energy to. And that's both in the back and in the foreground. How I'm strengthening my mind, that's like a reading list. How I'm strengthening my body and how I'm strengthening my soul. So that's interesting, it's pretty. Self-care checklist begins July. And the tabs are different colors along with the pages. So we're just gonna flip through really quickly. This is a pre-dated planner. So unlike their add-ons, which like if you purchase their wellness add-on or their budget add-on, you have to supply the dates. This comes pre-dated. You get a happy list, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 26 lines it looks like. Every other line is dotted. This runs Sunday through Saturday. Sunday and Saturday are grayed out to kind of remind you that it's the weekend. And then the work week, it runs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on this page, and then Wednesday through Saturday over here. So if you are an Erin Condren user, as I am, this is flipped, right? Usually the list is over here. You have Monday through, or Sunday through Wednesday. Yeah, and then Thursday through Saturday. Then this is kind of like a big vertical planner. You have lots of open space. You have the month at a glance. You have your focus on this week. You have an exercise habit tracker. You have a how I spent my time unplugged, which I'm trying to do every week if you've watched my plan with me's. Then you have a positive word, what you're reading, listening to, feeling, and watching. So it's kind of like a tracking what's going on in your life. You have, this is a vertical layout, so depending on how you want to set this up, this could be morning or afternoon, this could be schedule and to-do list. You could really do anything you wanted to. And then, right, that runs across the top starting Monday through Sunday. So unlike the monthly, which runs Sunday through Saturday, this runs Monday through Sunday. And then across the bottom, you have these graph paper boxes. One that says reflection, that says today was, thankful for, focus on, looking inward, daily gratitude and joy of today. And I suppose you could just have this be one continuous thing where you did what this box told you to for this day, or you could use this as kind of a weekly, right? There's enough space that you could certainly put a Monday through Sunday and a little reflection, a word or something. You could have a word or two about each day. You could have something of a gratitude for each day, a focus on, a looking inward, right? Daily gratitude again, and then a joy of today. So there is a lot of flexibility built into this. And if you like to see a week, if you're a visual person as I am, right, this appeals to me because there is so much space, right? The bottom here, there is some guidance if you want to use that. You could just easily white this out and not do that, right? You could just turn this into morning, afternoon, and evening. Or you could have yourself, your spouse, and your kids or something, right? I mean, apart from these words here, this is wide open to how you want to use it. Right, so we'll just go through the month. The pages continue like that. And when you get to the end of the month, right, June 29th, or July 29th, excuse me, on the back page, it becomes your August goals. And this is silver foiling, if you can't tell. That is very sparkly. It's got a foiled tab. This page is thicker. It's more like a light cardstock. Right, and this is the same thing. Goals, what's inspiring me. You've got your motivational quote, strengthening mind, body, and soul. You have your month at a glance, and the shading goes with the color. So this is a light pink. Then you start right into, now there is no distinction between these last days of July and the new color for August. Right, so these look the same. We'll go to the end of the month. Right, and it looks like the way this is set up is that the majority of days in the week at the end of the month controls. And what I mean by that is if we look at the end of July, right, there were 2 days at the end of July, 5 days in the beginning of August, so that week was pink. At the end of August, we have 5 days that are in August and 2 days that are in September, so it's pink for August. So right, when you get to the end, oh, that's really pretty too. It's kind of like an ombre, like a sunset going into purple. So our goals page is the same, right? Our monthly is the same, and this month is purple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip and show you, because we don't need to look at every single page, right? Here's the October goals, the October quote page with a yellow tab, and the tab is reinforced, it's like laminated. Right, so the whole page isn't, but the tab is. Right, October is like a yellowish orange. Right, and it's yellower than maybe we're used to seeing, but it's really pretty. It's definitely got that warmth of autumn. Right, so the end of October, we got our November goals, and you guys, this page, this is like that black, it almost looks like a chalk marker. It's super pretty. This is silver foiled. It's a silver foiled tab. And then this is that light purple on the November monthly spread. So these are kind of like a very muted purple, like a grayish purple. End of the month, well, that's very different. Okay, so December is this dark kind of, like a Christmassy green, right? Which I love that. I love this color green for this time of year. December is black and white polka dots, which is such a bold, beautiful, neutral choice. I think that's really pretty, right? So our muted green color runs through December. This is what the December pages look like. And then January, we are back to the blue, right? Which this Let Yourself Rest is the same as I think was our color in July. So it looks like maybe, let me just go back and check. No, maybe that's not true. Lies. This is the beginning of the planner color. So this is not repeating yet. I will let you know when that happens. Right, so we have our January monthly. We have our January weekly. Pretty. And then February rolls around and it's good and hot pink with, again, with that chalk marker kind of effect. This is not foiled, but it does have that kind of confetti dots look to it. The goals page is the same. Here's the monthly. Oh my gosh, look at March, you guys. Oh, this is beautiful. March looks like that muted seafoam is going to be the controlling color, but it's an ombre starting with muted seafoam and ending in a dark cobalt blue with these diagonal white accents. Super duper gorgeous. The light green is your accent color here. And if you're looking on the back over here, you guys, the back side of the tabs are always white with the name of the month in its corresponding color. So when we get to the end of March, our April goals page is this plum purple. We have, again, that neutral black and white, kind of a brushstroke sort of look to it. Here is the April monthly, April weekly, and then we get to our May goals page. This is foiled. The self-care comes first. You have a foiled tab, and the tab is, this is silver foiling. So May has this muted orange. Here are the weekly pages. June is, again, that sunset sort of look to it. So it's a blue and then this ombre color, which is really pretty. Oops, did I show you May weekly? I think I did. Here's May weekly, if not. Back to the end. June goals, June quote page, June monthly. Again, it's a muted blue. Weekly pages that carries through that muted blue. July, it's like a coral pink for the goals page, neutral on the tab page. It's a coral color on the monthly, coral color on the weekly. August is like a, gosh, it's like a dark turquoise color. Here's your goals page, here's your tab page, here's your calendar. Here's the weekly. So it's very blue. September is, oh, that's pretty. Gosh, guys, I don't want to give this away. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Here's your September goals page. Here is kind of like a sky scene with some clouds. It says feed your soul. Here is the monthly view. Here's the weekly view. October goals page is another one of those sunset pages. This is going to be hard to give away. It's beautiful. It's not selfish to do what's best for you. Oh my gosh, I need to frame this, you guys. This is so hard. This is so hard, but oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And it's like a peachy tab color. So again, we've got like an orangish color for October. October weekly. November is a dark, kind of like a hunter green this time, with a very neutral black and white stripe on the tab. It's green accents on the monthly, green accents on the weekly. And then December is this icy blue with this relaxed, and it's blue foil. And then you have your December monthly, December weekly. And when we get to the very end, the last page of the planner, because 2019 ends on a Tuesday, you have the first 5 days of 2019. And the very last planner page is a notes page. Here's your back cover. And the back cover is just this confetti pattern. So this is beautiful, you guys. This is, if you're looking for a vertical planner in the 8.5 by 11, this is certainly something you might want to consider. The price is very reasonable. I believe with my Michaels coupon, I got this for like $19 or something. It was really, I think it was a 40% off coupon, or maybe it was 50%. But for something this size, right, with the foiling on these tabs and with 18 months of planning, right, this is very, very reasonable. It's very pretty. It's not overly thick. Like you could put this into your work bag and not get a hernia lifting it. And my challenge is I don't want to give it away. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I hope this was useful. If you have questions or comments, please leave those down below. I will try to link to this because this is from Michaels, but I did purchase this a little while ago. So I've been hanging on to it in anticipation of my friend's birthday, which is coming up soon. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I will be back soon with more fun stuff. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.